Chapter 31: Monkey vs. Mouse Spirit. A battle for Sanzang's soul in the Bottomless Cave. The travelers, led by the steadfast Tang priest and his 3 loyal disciples, Monkey, Pig, and Friar Sand, continued their journey, the seasons changing around them as they traversed the wild landscapes. One day, as they approached a towering mountain, the Tang priest expressed his concerns about the dangers that might lurk within its depths. But Monkey, ever the confident traveler, reassured his master that a true journeyer fears no obstacle. Despite the Tang priest's worries about monsters and spirits, Pig assured him that they were near paradise and would face no trouble. As they began their ascent, Monkey scouted ahead, finding a path that wound around the mountain. The Tang priest, with his disciples in tow, urged their horse forward, the scent of wildflowers and the sight of blooming trees filling their senses. The forest was a tapestry of nature's beauty, with its craggy boulders, blue-green pines, and the vibrant colors of gages, plums, willows, and peaches. But as the travelers enjoyed the serenity of the mountain, the Tang priest was struck by a sudden bout of homesickness, a longing for the familiar skies of his homeland. His melancholy was interrupted by the sound of a bird's song, a melody that seemed to call out to him. It was then that they spotted a young girl, bound to a tree deep within the forest, her cries for help piercing the silence. The Tang priest, moved by compassion, ordered his disciples to rescue her. Pig, with his strength, began to untie the ropes that bound her, while Friar Sand dug her lower half free from the earth. The girl, now freed, followed them out of the forest, her presence causing a stir among the travelers. Monkey, however, was not fooled by her appearance. He recognized the black vapor that clung to her, a sign of her true nature as a demon. Despite his warnings, the Tang priest, with his kind heart, insisted on helping her, even as they continued their journey through the forest. As night approached, they came upon a temple, its gates hanging crooked and its courtyard overgrown with moss. The Tang priest, hoping to find shelter for the night, entered the abandoned front hall, only to find it desolate and in ruins. But as he ventured further, he discovered a pristine section of the monastery, a place of golden statues and fragrant breezes, a stark contrast to the decay he had first encountered. There, he met a lama, a monk who welcomed him and his disciples with open arms. The lamas of the temple, though initially frightened by the appearance of Monkey, Pig, and Friar Sand, soon made them comfortable, offering them food and a place to rest for the night. As the travelers settled in, the lamas gathered around, their curiosity piqued by the girl and the journey that had brought them to this place. The Tang priest, ever the patient teacher, shared stories of his mission to fetch the sacred scriptures from the west. The night wore on, the flickering lamplight casting shadows on the walls as the travelers and the lamas exchanged tales of their respective journeys. As the night fell, the lamas prepared a vegetarian meal for the weary travelers. After dining, they settled in for the night, but not before the lamas expressed their concern for the girl's safety. Sanzang, with an enlightened heart, assured them that she was under his protection. The moon rose high that night, casting a peaceful glow over the monastery. But not all was calm. Sanzang, feeling unwell, was attended to by his loyal disciples. They were puzzled by his sudden ailment, with Pig, ever the jester, suggesting it was indigestion from the free rice. But Sanzang, with a hint of wisdom, attributed it to a chill from the night wind. Days passed, and Sanzang's condition worsened. He spoke of writing a letter to Emperor Taizong, confessing his failure to continue the journey and suggesting a new envoy be sent. But Monkey, ever the confident and loyal, dismissed the idea, vowing to find a cure for his master's illness. As the tale unfolds, the disciples' bond is tested. Pig, with his usual lack of tact, suggests they prepare for their master's demise. But Monkey, with a deep understanding of their master's past life as the venerable golden cicada, explains the true nature of his illness, a karmic retribution for his past actions. The story takes a darker turn when the lamas reveal the presence of an evil spirit in the monastery, one that has claimed the lives of 6 of their brothers in the past 3 days. Monkey, filled with righteous indignation, pledges to rid the monastery of this scourge. The lamas, however, warn of the dangers. They speak of the spirit's formidable powers and the potential consequences if Monkey fails in his mission. But Monkey, undeterred, shares tales of his past triumphs over the forces of evil, from the tigers and dragons of the Mountain of Flowers and Fruit to the havoc he wreaked in heaven itself. As the night deepens, Monkey takes on the guise of a young lama, baiting the evil spirit. A beautiful woman appears, attempting to lure him away with promises of love and fortune. But Monkey, ever vigilant, sees through her deception. The two engage in a fierce battle, a clash of magic and might. The woman, revealed as a powerful mouse spirit, fights back with all her cunning. But Monkey, with his golden cudgel, matches her blow for blow. In a twist of fate, the mouse spirit manages to deceive Monkey with a clever ruse, escaping with Sanzang to her lair in Mount Pitfall's Bottomless Cave. Monkey, realizing he has been outwitted, returns to his companions, filled with rage and frustration. The disciples, united in their purpose, set out to rescue their master. They faced the challenges of the wild, the treacherous paths, and the unknown dangers that lurk within the shadows of the mountains. As the group approached the ominous mountain, Pig, with his keen senses, remarked on the likelihood of evil lurking within its shadows. Monkey, ever the pragmatic leader, agreed and decided they must tread with caution. He tasked Pig with scouting the mountain's hollows, seeking any signs of the rumored cave palace and the perils that may lie within. With a grumble and a complaint about his ill luck, Pig set off on his mission. He found a narrow path and followed it deep into the heart of the mountain. There, he stumbled upon 2 she-monsters drawing water from a well. Pig, never one for diplomacy, confronted them with a coarse insult, which led to a swift and painful retribution. He retreated, nursing his wounds and a bruised ego. Monkey chided Pig for his lack of tact and instructed him on the importance of courtesy, especially when dealing with local spirits. With this newfound knowledge, Pig was sent back to the she-monsters, this time in the guise of a dark-skinned monk, to learn the truth with a more respectful approach. The transformation proved successful, and the she-monsters, now more amiable, revealed a shocking truth. They spoke of a Tang priest who had been captured and was to be married off that very night to their lady. This news sent Pig rushing back to his companions with a misguided sense of urgency, suggesting they abandon their quest and return to their old lives. But Monkey, ever the stalwart and loyal, would hear none of it. He knew the true danger their master was in and devised a plan to rescue him. With the help of Pig and Friar Sand, they would follow the she-monsters to the entrance of the cave palace and strike when the time was right. As they ventured deeper into the mountain, they came upon a grand archway adorned with intricate flowers and the words Pitfall Mountain, Bottomless Cave. It was here that the she-monsters led them, only to vanish suddenly into the depths of the cave. Monkey, with his fiery eyes and golden pupils, scanned the area and discovered the entrance to the cave, a hole as deep as it was mysterious. Despite Pig's reservations about the depth of the cave, Monkey was undeterred. He instructed his companions to guard the entrance while he ventured inside to find their master. With a leap into the abyss, he was enveloped in 1,000 layers of auspicious mist, descending into the unknown. The cave was a world unto itself, filled with sunlight, winds, and a profusion of flowers and trees. It was a place that reminded Monkey of his own water curtain cave, a paradise hidden from the world. Within its depths lay a gate tower and many buildings, the lair of the evil spirit who held the Tang priest captive. The spirit, a beauty of monstrous charm, was preparing a feast for her would-be groom. She was a vision of allure, her hair in a crow-black coiffure, her feet like golden lotuses, and her face powdered like a silver dish. She was more lovely than the lady on the moon, and she was intent on making the Tang priest her own. Monkey, ever the clever infiltrator, transformed himself into a fly and listened in on the she-devil's plans. He learned that she had captured the Tang priest not just for her own desires, but also to bear her children, a thought that horrified the monk. With a plan in mind, Monkey revealed himself to Sanzang, who was being held in a secluded part of the cave. The Tang priest was a man of faith, and he was repulsed by the very idea of marrying the she-devil. He vowed that if he were to lose his true masculine essence, he would rather fall from the cycle of reincarnation and be forever lost. Monkey, with his usual bravado, reassured Sanzang that he would save him. He devised a cunning scheme to turn the she-devil's feast against her, using a goblet of wine as a means to infiltrate her very being. But the plan went awry when the she-devil, instead of drinking the wine, became suspicious of the tiny insect that was Monkey in disguise. Undeterred, Monkey transformed into a hungry eagle, a creature of fearsome might, and wreaked havoc on the feast, smashing tables and scattering food. The she-devil was terrified, but her resolve to marry the Tang priest only grew stronger. She vowed to have her way, come what may. Monkey, ever resourceful, came up with another plan. He would transform into a red peach, and Sanzang would decept the she-devil into eating it. Once inside her stomach, he would wreak havoc and free his master from within. The plan was set into motion, and as the she-devil and Sanzang strolled through the garden of the cave, Monkey transformed into a peach so ripe and red that it was impossible to resist. Sanzang offered the peach to the she-devil, who, in her delight, swallowed it without a second thought. Once inside her stomach, Monkey turned back into himself and began to fight with all his might. The she-devil was in agony, her insides being torn apart by the relentless assault. She cried out for her minions to take the Tang priest away, to save her from the torment within. The junior devils, in their panic, carried Sanzang out of the cave, just as Monkey had instructed. With a quick thinking, Sun Wukong turned himself into a jujube stone, wedged the evil spirit's jaw open, and leapt out to freedom. But their troubles were far from over. The evil spirit, now furious, drew her swords and engaged Sun Wukong in a fierce battle atop the mountain. Their clash was a spectacle of power and agility, a dance of flying swords and a gold-banded cudgel. The earth shook, the mountains trembled, and the trees were destroyed under the force of their combat. It was a battle born of anger, a struggle for dominance between the primal forces of yin and yang. As the fight raged on, Pig and Friar Sand, Sun Wukong's companions, watched with growing concern. They knew they had to act, to help their brother and save their master. Despite Pig's initial reluctance, they decided to join the fray, their weapons flailing wildly at the evil spirit. Overwhelmed by the onslaught, the spirit fled, only to be pursued by the relentless brothers. But their victory was short-lived. As they celebrated their hard-won triumph, the evil spirit, in a final act of cunning, managed to abduct Tang Sanzang once again, this time carrying him back into the depths of her lair. The disciples returned to find their master gone. The white horse and the luggage vanished without a trace. Despair set in, as Sun Wukong wept for his master, and Pig's laughter, though unintended, only added to the tension. Determined not to be defeated, Sun Wukong ventured back into the cave, this time in his true form, the great sage equaling heaven. His power was immense, his magic unparalleled. He was a monster no more, but a hero with a mission. Inside the cave, he found it eerily quiet, the tables and chairs gone, the evil spirit nowhere to be seen. But then, a whiff of incense led him to a lacquered offertory table, a gilt incense burner, and a tablet inscribed with the names of Heavenly King Li and his son, the third Prince Nezha. With a newfound hope, Sun Wukong realized that the evil spirit was none other than the adopted daughter of Heavenly King Li, the Lady Earth Gusher, who had once been a mouse spirit. Armed with this knowledge, he decided to take the tablet and incense burner as evidence to the Jade Emperor in heaven, hoping to force the Heavenly Kings to return their master. The heavenly court was thrown into a commotion as Sun Wukong presented his case. The Jade Emperor, after hearing the complaint, ordered the Heavenly King Li to attend a hearing. But the Heavenly King, incensed by the accusations, attempted to tie up Sun Wukong, only to be stopped by the intervention of his son, Nezha. The drama unfolded as Nezha revealed the truth about the evil spirit, the Lady Earth Gusher, and her connection to their family. The Heavenly King, realizing his mistake, released Sun Wukong and joined forces with him to subdue the demon and rescue Tang Sanzang. Together, with the help of the heavenly troops, they descended upon the Bottomless Cave, where the evil spirit had taken refuge. The cave, a labyrinth of darkness and beauty, was searched thoroughly, and soon enough, they discovered the hidden chamber where Tang Sanzang was being held. The battle was swift and decisive. The evil spirit was captured, her minions defeated, and Tang Sanzang was freed. The Heavenly King and his son, Nezha, escorted the captured demon back to the heavenly court, while Sun Wukong, Pig, and Friar Sand, reunited with their master, continued their journey westward. If you want to know what happened afterwards, listen to the explanation in the next installment.